Okay, so in our screen, in our sheet, you can see that we have 4 separate columns which contain some data. What if we have to bring them all together in one cell? Well, it will not really make sense to bring them all cells in this case, but in a lot of cases you need that. So what we need to do is that just to bring all of these 4 values into one cell, I will press equal sign and I will go select the column and I will press AND on my keyboard, not sorry multiplication, and on my keyboard, and I will go back to the other cell and again, and this one, and again, and this one, and you will see that it has brought all of that data into one column. So it was pretty simple. Let me show you again. I will first of all press equal sign on my keyboard and I will use my left arrow key to go to the cell I want. Now I will press F7 on I will press AND on my keyboard. How we press AND, let me show you. Let me go back to the beginning and let me show you on this keyboard. First of all, select the column and then press AND key here, and then use this key to go to the column you want, or you can simply do that with mouse as well. And then you will press AND. Now AND is here, but to press AND you will have to first press shift key and then AND, and then use this cursor to go to the next column, and then press and then go to again the next column and then press and then you will go to the next column and press enter, and you will see that all of those values are now in one column. Now the problem here is that you really wanted them to be, separated them by spaces, but Excel has brought all of them together. So here's something you will have to do to resolve that, but please watch it carefully because this is a little tricky at the beginning. So I will say after A2, before you bring the B2, press AND key again. So it is basically 2 ANDs. So I'm saying that after A2 there is something, and what is that something? You will have to bring inverted commas here, and in these inverted commas you will press a space key here, right? So if I press enter, you will notice that there is a space now after 1 and before Washington. Let me show you again. So you can see I had asked my Excel to bring A2, and after that, since space is a different kind of character, we have to give 2 inverted commas here to make sure that Excel picks it as, it has to put it here between the 2 values, and I will give the space between inverted commas, and after that there will be one more and then you will press the F2 again. You will press the next, you will select the next thing you want to bring in. Now you have to do this AND after every cell. So I will have to do this AND here again, and then I will have to press inverted commas here, and then I will have to press a space, and that will bring one more space after Washington as well. Let me drag it to, resize it. Okay, so there's one more space here, but let me give you a pro tip here. So I will delete this thing that we have just done, and I will remove the space for now. So you can see that we are back to only one space. Now open the formula and just copy all of that, Control C, and after each AND here just press it. I'm sorry, there is some mistake, not before and after each value just press it. I had copied it in a way that it is starting with AND, so I have to put it after every character. So after C2 again just copy paste it, and then you can see that all of those spaces have been copied. So it looks pretty complex and difficult to do, but once you start copy pasting, it just takes few seconds, and press OK. So now you have a space after 1 and then Washington and then recyclable and then no and no, which is mentioned in the recyclable and low fat field. Now next thing we'll just copy, we'll go at the end of the sheet and I will just paste here, and you can see that all of those values have been brought together into one column, and there are spaces after each of the value. So that is it. That was easy, and you have brought all the data into one column. Now please download the sheet and practice it yourself as well.